I think I'm live now. Hello, 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 hello. Those of you who might be not so busy, come on in for a minute. See if I'm live. People at church and all that, and I get that. So am I live? Let me see if I'm live. Oh, my phone. That's the way to check. I am live, and I have a couple of people. Hey, Ms. Mello, how are you? How you doing? Again, thanks for your support over on Blue Streams and other formats. This one as well. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Just sat down with a cup of tea, honey. Uh-oh. Put on the Blue Stream. Put on the Blue Stream. 𝘵𝑚𝑝rov.com. 𝘵𝑚𝑝rov on YouTube. I just want to come on for a second just to clear up some things and to, what time is it? I'm getting ready to get on the road to visit my niece, my great niece, and take her shopping. So I wanted to say a couple of things. Obviously, we live in some interesting times, and a lot of people are afraid to say anything, and I understand that. However, in saying that, if people come on what happens is that if I say something that's a little bit this, a little bit of that, they send it out all over the Facebook airways for controversy and stuff like that. And people come back who don't know me or don't know my music or don't care to know my music will say sometimes some very insensitive, stupid, and racist things, right? I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on Facebook, but I did. That said, those people are immediately blocked. When they start doing stuff like you people and you blank liberals and all that kind of stuff. And I'm an independent. I'm not a liberal, and I'm not a conservative person on the conservative side. People want to drink all that Fox stuff and swallow it whole. That's on them. And people want to drink all of the MSNBC stuff and drink it whole and swallow it down. That's on them. That's not who I am. Basically, I like to do my own research. And most of that is third party and away from the corporate structure, away from the big bombs and the big egos. And I come up with an opinion and I state it. I'm a musician, right? That doesn't mean that I don't have an opinion on things. It doesn't mean that I have to swallow my opinion simply because your expectations, your expectations are me to play the saxophone and do nothing else. That's your problem, not my problem. All right. So if you come on here and you say things that I may disagree with, but you say in a respectful, intelligent manner, that's okay. But when you come on this channel and you start doing things that are designed to get you likes or, to draw attention to you because you've had a hurt childhood or something like that, or, or you having problems with your woman, and all that, that's not my thing. All right. So you'll have to deal with that with a psychologist or a therapist and all of that. But don't do that on this page. It's for people who are trying to do positive things and try to, enjoy the music, enjoy the people who are on here. And, respectful debate is always, pretty cool. But when you cross the line, you're just going to get blocked immediately. I don't have time, and especially now I don't have a system. We don't have time to sit here and go through, all the responses. We don't. Hello, hey, Carmen. Fifi, what's popping? We have a Maxine Moon. Thank you, Robin. So, but I do. I love your own. Boy, you're going way back. For those of you who don't know, my name is Walter Beasley, and I'm a product of the 60s. So when I say that, good morning, Stephen. When I say that I grew up with Curtis Mayfield, Edwin Starr. Edwin Starr is the one who goes, "War, what is it good for?" Remember that? Absolutely. That's my childhood. Marvin Gaye, what's going on? Talking about the Vietnam War and all that. That's a part of me. Every time I play a note, every time I sing a note, every time I write a note, that's a part of me. So for those of you who are uncomfortable with that, go somewhere else. I'm very comfortable in saying that because I know that there are people who that resonates with them because we are all part of that movement. Some of us dance to it, Wake Up Everybody, great dance music. but it was a serious message in there. Some refused to listen to the message, or some disagree with it. I'm okay with that. But don't come on this page disrespecting me or other people, whether you think you're family or not, or friends of mine or not, or music or lovers of my music or not, and be disrespectful. It's just not going to happen. And some people are just going to do it anyway and know they're going to get blocked. They're having a bad day, or they're just having a bad life, and they want to share that with other people. I get it, but it's not going to be tolerated on this page. Good afternoon, Henry. Frankie, good morning. Happy New Year. Stephen. I think I said Stephen. I don't know. Am I on YouTube or no? I might not be on YouTube. I haven't seen anything on YouTube yet. Yeah, it says I'm on YouTube. Any questions about that or anything like that? I just want to make sure. I don't have much time because I'm headed to like I said, to spend time with my great niece, and I'm already late because I had to ice my knee for a while this morning, and that puts me behind. And she is not one to like to wait. Happy New Year to you too, will you? Yeah. And just clarifying on the hey YouTube, how you doing? Tomás, ¿qué está pasando, man? To clarify, I have an assistant who works very, very hard to support her family. And this is real to her, for her. So obviously I have to switch into another gear, right? It just so happened that I was on listening to third-party things and stuff like that exactly when things went down in Venezuela. So I could hear people, and there were people who were taping. It didn't go to the main media, but they were taping on cell phones and stuff like that. You can find them on some of them on X. But I was just scrolling through to see what the heck was going on. You can hear babies crying and girls and women screaming and locking the doors and not knowing what to do. That's exactly what happened. So for people to come on here and say you're lying, people were celebrating in the streets while bombs are get out of here. It's just stupidity I just can't deal with. I just can't. Muy bien, feliz año. Igual. So that's just my thing. I want to come on here and just say, look, and for you guys who are going to come on here later, and there will be people who are going to say some pretty foul stuff that we have nothing to do with, because they're only here because of the headline or because of the the heading or whatever it is. So they come on here and they'll be stupid, and then they'll expect to get blocked and leave. That's just their whole existence in life. And I can't re-raise people. My mother always said you can't re-raise people. You can't, and that's their thing. So, and if they get, and also too, if they lose a debate, or if they lose positions because the other side is just hammering them with facts or intelligent things or whatever, then they get mad and call people names and all that kind of stuff. They get blocked too. So don't fall into that trap. If you hey, Happy New Year, Miss Gladys. Good morning, Janine. Am I missing anybody? It's most important just to say hello to people first. Desiree was popping. And I want to say thank you to the people who are supporting me over on YouTube, the YouTube channel, members on there. It's very important, especially now because I'm getting hit with, not getting hit, but, people are starting, oh, that's how he feels. I'm not going to support his music type of stuff. So it's really cool to see people supporting me in that way financially. And that's great. $5, from a couple, that's a meal, when you start adding it up. And we live in different times. My health care has gone up twice as much. Yeah, I'm paying double, this time, just like everybody else's, which I won't go there. But, if a person or if a group or if a nation can't run a healthcare system, maybe they should not try to run somebody else's. Good morning, Miss Nancy. How you doing? So pretty much that's it. And I still want to thank people for buying my records. Like I said, orders, all the back orders have been sent out, but new orders, if there's something that you really like, this hard copy, if you can wait on that for a while till my assistant gets back on the clock, because it's hard doing this stuff. I had 3 of them, but I had to narrow it down because of the economy, so on and so forth. And she's, to be in a country that is now, getting hammered, and then everything is just changed. People are in lines, food lines now and all that kind of stuff. It's just, I'm not complaining about my life. I'm not complaining about anything. But if you could be a little patient with me, I'd appreciate it, or us rather. But That said, February 14th, I will be in Dallas, Texas, playing, opening for Richard Elliott and Pieces of a Dream. Now, I don't want you guys to think about just because I'm opening, that means one thing or another. I'm opening because I like opening, getting off the stage, doing my best, getting off the stage, meeting people for the rest of the night and listening to other people's music. This is that simple. I've gone through that whole ego thing where I got to close. I ain't got to do nothing but please you and make my money. That's it. So I will be opening on that performance. And, come on out. Dallas, Texas, February 14th, Valentine's Day. Sweetheart Day. Salute, Mr. DJ. Good morning. I said good morning, Gary, I think. Any other questions on it? And March the 7th, I've been saying the 2nd because I thought the brother said 2nd over the phone. I will be in Delaware. I don't know the particulars. I'll be starting to really, really hone in on stuff this week and doing what I can because, like I said, my assistant is going through what she's going through in Venezuela. And I'm giving her that week off. So, but I will be in Delaware on March 7th. So be ready to do that. To be ready to take advantage of that if you want to. Let's see what's up. Oh, my single is out. 2 singles are, well, actually 1 single is out that I'm really, really proud of. It's called You Got It All, the hit by the Jets. I just really, really love the presentation of that. We will be playing that in Dallas, Texas, and we will be playing that in Delaware. Also, too, I'll probably be singing in Spanish in Dallas and singing in Spanish in Delaware. I've been asked that a couple of times. So, yeah. ¿Cómo se llama? Bachata Rosa de Juan Luis Guerra. But I did it in a kind of combined, thanks to Lil Jon Robertson, Phil Davis, and bass Trey Gilbert, a combination of R&B and bachata, which is really kind of cool. I think I like it. I don't know did I say good morning to you, Angel? Well, I'm going to say it again. Good morning, Angel. Good morning, Miss Paulette. How are you? I got 5 minutes. Any questions for me at all? I received a notice from one of my close friends who happened to be on somewhere, and she just disagreed with somebody who was conservative, and they lit her up with with garbage, just garbage, man. Unnecessarily. It's just there's some people who are just really, really miserable. Really, and some people, you saw them. I had to delete them. We had to delete them on here. Just miserable, man. I'm like, just, and they're in a lot of pain. So what I try to do is empathize with them and then block them. Happy New Year, Adrian. Yeah, I was thinking about meditating on this morning. You can't write protest songs because they'll knock you off of social media, which is the way that a lot of people make their money. You can't say really what's on your mind in music. You can, but it's just it's a big risk doing it because the corporate structure is such that now that it just squashes people who dissent, and it's crazy. I appreciate you all. If I got it, you got it, no question. Oh man. Thanks, Ivan. Peace, man. Yvonne, Ivan. Hey, man, what's up now? I remember. Hey, what's up, brother? Hope you make it. No, I don't know what's up with them, but they're very conservative, and I have noticed. How do I say this? I have noticed a reluctance from a couple of clubs in very conservative areas to book me, and it could be because I'm getting too big for my britches, and I'm starting to say what's on my mind and in my heart. Could have nothing to do with it. I don't know, but I sell them out. They make money, and it's interesting. I'm still doing okay. We're still gonna play in different areas. I'm still gonna be able to see you, but some people just don't like when people have an opinion that's different from theirs, and they have the ability to stop you from making a couple of dollars in their area. So I'm not saying that's the case, but it's just interesting. I'm friends with Pieces of a Dream and Grover. Now, oh, that's my girl. I'm not gonna holler the name because I don't know. since the 80s. I will see. Thank you for coming out and supporting. Appreciate that. Those are my dudes, man. Piece of a dream. What do you think about a walk of peace? I would be a part. I would help support it, but obviously my knees jacked up. But I think it's a beautiful thing, to be honest with you. I believe, I mean, somebody said something that war is a failure of diplomacy, something to that effect. And I hate gnats. Excuse me. I'm being a little bit aggressive with this gnat. I know. Excuse me for PETA lovers or PETA people, but I can't stand flies and gnats. They get on my nerves. I don't agree with the stitch in, but lots of people on patriotic songs and social media, most against them. Yeah. Yeah. It's getting very ugly out here. Did y'all see that? I hope that wasn't me beating up myself trying to get at this gnat. Thank you, Leslie. Appreciate that. Yeah, some people, and some people look like me, which is very interesting to me. You can get up and dance to, like I said, wake up everybody and really miss the message of it. It's just like, what were you doing when you were, when all that music was happening? Some of the music of Motown or Stax. I mean, what were you doing? Buzz. I don't know what buzz means. And I don't know what 6-7 means. I don't know what a lot of these things mean. The Buddhist monks are walking. Oh, good. Oh, wow. Beautiful. I'm into Buddhism. I think it's a wonderful way to be clear, to be in the now, and to fight, anxiety, and to release things that could be really a problem. I like some of the sayings. I have a book out called what's the name of 50 quotes for grown folks, and a lot of them have to do with Buddhist concepts. Yeah, I like the letting go aspect of it, where in the clouded mind, so on and so forth, and the concentration on breath. Sometimes I teach that way as well. Buddhist yeah, buzz. Yes, you do sell them out. I'll ask next time. Yeah, please do, Janine, because they're not even returning calls. I think, and here's the other piece of it. Smooth jazz, if you will. A lot of these clubs are going directly through what they call agents, and the agents line up a whole bunch of artists, and you can't really play that club unless you go through a certain agency. And I think it is possible that that Indiana is one of those clubs where they won't even return people artist phone calls if you're not represented by an agent. The reason why I'm not represented by an agent full time is because I don't feel, in order for me to work in a club, that I should have to pay an agent 10 to 15% of my money every time I play a club, or every time I go out and put the saxophone in my mouth. I think that's just not how I want to live my life at this stage, and at the game, when my people can pick up the phone and negotiate what I want, directly, and that adds up. So when you want to own what you want to own, and you want to own your art, you want to own things that typically art musicians have given up. It makes you look different to people who have the power to say no. That's just it. But Indiana, I had no problems with the Jazz Kitchen that I know. Oh, what too? When my mother died, I canceled on them. And I think, and that was an issue. That could have been an issue as well. I don't know. A lot of people expect artists to jump up and play, when there's a crisis. It makes, and all that kind of stuff. But, when my mother was sick, either she was dying or she had just died, and I couldn't do it. Canada, excellent jazz. Thank you so much, David. And be safe up there, because you could be next. Just saying. And Spaghettini's one. I don't think I've ever really reached out to Spaghettini's. It's a very, very small club, and it's kind of I play San Bernardino when I play the LA area, and I play it because it allows me the flexibility to honor some of my heroes, and it's a labor of love, and what we do is we honor fathers. A lot of times fathers get overlooked when people are giving out honors. It's mostly to mothers, so that's really my heart. So I play San Bernardino once a year, and this year it'll be on September 27th. So although Spaghettini's is would be an option, I just don't know if I wanted to do that not in lieu of, but in replacement to replace San Bernardino, because I'm going to play the San Bernardino/Fontana gig every year because of what it represents to me. I call him my big brother. Ronnie Behrman sponsors it, and it's just a labor of love. People from my hometown come out, people in the LA area come out, and I just love it. For me, it's a better gig than Spaghettinis. Not the Spaghettini, nothing wrong with Spaghettinis, but they have their own little thing, and it's great. But for me to have the option to honor the people that I want to honor, to pay my band, to honor them by paying them, and to saying thank you to people in the LA area and the California area for supporting my career is very, very important to me. And I don't want it to be kind of like a Hollywood thing. That's not who I am. If you've seen my performances, I'm just like, I'm straight to the point. And the San Bernardino Fontana gig has become very, very important to me. And I don't want to jeopardize that by maybe doing or going to something else in Los Angeles. And that'll be on the calendar too. What did I miss when I looked up? Happy New Year, David. Okay, I understand. Leslie, I will be there. Thank you, Leslie. Happy New Year, Mickey. Good morning, Walter. Happy New Year, fam. We just check in. Oh, you got it all. Thank you. Hey, what's up, man? Look, is this Andre? Andre is, I won't say one of the, in my opinion, the most soulful trombonist on the planet. I have not heard anybody who is more soulful and more technically proficient at the same time. It's Andre Haywood. That's the brother right there, Andre Haywood. Follow him. Woo! When this brother plays blues, woo! Him and Roy Hargrove, boy, they make you cry. And that's what music is about for me. Anybody can run up and down a scale or do the flashy stuff. That, a computer can do that. Now, AI can do that. But to really express your soul on an instrument, Andre Haywood. Yeah. Fontana's look. Oh, cool, Leslie. Well, just stay tuned because it'll be September 27th. Hope to. That would be great, Andre. In fact, I had one ready, but something, I don't know what happened. I think somebody got sick. We had talked about that before, but we're gonna get it done. Yeah, that's one of my goals. Excuse me. What about coming to Icon Jazz Lounge? That's Columbus, Ohio. Oh, I just got hip to that. Let me write this down. Icon Jazz. Because I've seen a couple people there. I like the vibe. It was, small, intimate Columbus. Small, intimate, but I know we're coming. I think we're coming to. We may be coming to Ohio. Another city, Ohio. I just don't know. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna. I'll write that down. Can't wait to hear. Yeah, Andre's a bad dude, man. Any recommendations that a radio station that plays a lot of music, but your type of. Any recommendations? Radio station, a lot of music, but your type of music I can listen to streaming from Canada. Are you talking about artists, David, or are you talking about just like stations? Because I don't know many stations. I mean, the Spotify thing would probably be, or are you talking about artists? Let me know, because I don't really understand it. I'm already late. I got about 2 minutes to go. Yes, when the music touches. Yes, Paulette. Please come. I will try. Well, brother, please, your plan puts me in the positive tiers. Have you ever played with Maceo Parker? No, but I am a student of Maceo Parker. I can probably sing maybe 6 or 7 of his solos right now for you. He's one of the greatest. I won't say R&B players because he's a musician. I mean, he's just what he does with a groove on saxophone, what he does with repetition on saxophone, what he does with, just his ability to penetrate a groove or to get inside that sucker is, I think, genius. I think so. I feel like Jesus abandoned me and the whole world, no one cares about us. I feel like committing suicide. What's up? No. I don't know how to respect to that one. How to respond to that one. That's yeah. I don't know, man. Don't do it. That's all I can say. Don't do it. That's all I can say. If you're sick, I mean, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that comes up on there. 256. Just man, look, just don't do it if you're serious. All to love from. Oh no. One of the most beautiful voices ever, Melba Moore. Thank you, Miss Moore. Thank you, Melba. Oh man, that's an honor for you to be on here, Melba Moore. Y'all, please follow her. That oh my gosh, that woman, a voice from above, angelic, just whoo. You talking about soulful and going right here, right to your heart, Melba Moore. Man, one of my favorite renditions of a classic of all time, "The Long and Winding Road." No one will ever. I'm trying to hold that note. No, I'm not. Will ever be able to do that in a way that moves anybody more so than Melba Moore. Oh my God! Thank you so much, Melba. Yeah. What was deep and unexpected? I don't know, Mr. Hey Walter, I have venue ideas for you. Bookmark this page. Okay. Thank you, Andre. Let's see. I may call you this week. I'm gonna call you this week too, Andre, so we can talk about that and talk about the other thing too, because we gotta do something. Yeah. Say hello to Melba. Look, say hello to Melba Moore. You talking about? Oh man, I can't. The words don't really do it. But yes, follow Melba. Say hi to Melba. For those who understand, how important she is to the music. Let her know. Let her know now, please. Yeah, that made my day. Oh shoot, my great niece is gonna be waiting on me, and she's 14. And I gotta go, to be honest with you, because she's not gonna be happy when I show up late. Myron Room in the Smith Center in Las Vegas. Oh, I'm getting all kinds of ideas on Myron. Where's my thing? I just had it. Okay. Myron what? Smith Center. I send my folks to it tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Hello, Redlands. How you doing? Praying. Yes. God bless you too, man. Have a great day, brother. We will hook up soon. You know how to have me. You know how to love me as a fan. Oh, is that Melba? I thought that was Phyllis. Happy New Year, Mr. B. Happy New Year to you too. Thank you. India, how you doing? Oh man, wow, beautiful. Yes, Melba Moore. Wow, that made my day. Hello, much respect, Miss. Yeah. Hola, ¿cómo está Maggie? ¿Todo bien? My birthday. Oh, feliz cumpleaños. That's Maggie's birthday. Everybody wish Maggie a happy birthday. I'm gonna have to get off of here in about 5 or 10 because, like I said before, I still gotta pack my stuff and then get ready to go to Phoenix. But happy birthday, Maggie. Thank you for the support. Appreciate everything. Before I go though, just again, you know how to love me. That's what I thought was Phyllis. The Long and Winding Road is, once you listen to that, just one song. I mean, she's got a whole catalog, but that one song is what sent me over the top. Anything that came out after that, man, look. And plus, let's just say she's easy on the visual part of it was nice as well. So I was like, oh, Melba Moore. Thank you, Nana. Oh, that you from over okay. Yeah, because I was wondering, Nana. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Nana. I appreciate that. So that's it. First things first, I need to get to her because she needs some new clothes. And Uncle Walt has volunteered his services to drive her around so that she can get some new clothes for the new semester. So that's what I'm going to do. And that takes precedence over you, unfortunately, right now. Sir Leviticus began from, oh man, South Africa. Thank you so very much. You have a blessed day too, Mickey. Yeah, she's waiting, and I got to call her, let her know that Uncle Walt's going to be late. And then, I'm out of here. So thank you very much for your support. As I said before, I'm trying to do more. Oh, what's up? How you doing? Happy New Year. To do more on YouTube. So please subscribe over there. Become a member if you'd like. But just, become a member over there because if you recall correctly, I got my page stolen on Facebook about 4 years ago. Facebook has stopped me from monetizing because the people who stole my Facebook page monetized it for like maybe $30,000 in 3 months. They just really took it and got off. And I can't get monetization factor back, a monetization portion of it back. So that's it. And they really won't return any calls. So I'm trying to do more from the YouTube side. So make sure you subscribe. Actually, the YouTube channel is here. It's Walter Beasley too, I believe. So please, if you like the content, if you like my music, please sign up over there if you could. Good morning, Chuck. How you doing? Gina. I said Derek. So I have to go. Like I said, I have a 3-hour trip, and then I have to take it to the malls. It's gonna be a long day, but I love her, and that's what I gotta do. So anyway, God bless everybody. Stay safe, stay positive. Listen to the beginning of this if you missed it, so you can understand what this was about. And I appreciate your patience. I'm a man who has feelings, who has thoughts, who has perspectives, and I should not have to quiet that because I play saxophone well. Because people's expectations of people who play saxophone or play basketball or play football are lower than people who don't. That is not my reality, and it will never be my reality. So I appreciate your patience. I appreciate you rocking with the brother, and I'm out of here. When are you coming to South Africa? Oh, man. I wish I could stay on here in Leviticus, but I have to go. I would love to come. All right. God bless you all. Take care. Have a wonderful day.